Alrighty, let's see here. Alrighty, everything should be up and running, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully we should be good. Of course, the chat thing's being dumb again, so I gotta mess with that. There we go. Now it's showing. Really wish YouTube would default to live chat instead of top chat on everything. So annoying. Alright, let me share this out. Alrighty. Alright, we should be good to go. Alright, so last time we tried to do the one hardcore mission thing so we could get the old gold palette. I ended up dying to a plant down in one of the caves, but now we've learned some stuff and I think I found a way to make this even faster. So we'll do pretty much the same thing that we did last time. We're doing SES hardcore mode. Is that correct? Yes. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to edit the starting planet to be, where is it? Glacio. All that will not be all orange, but that's fine. We're going to set this to a portable oxygenator, this one to a hydrogen jetpack. Then we're going to want 2 QT RTGs. And then we're going to want a hoverboard. And the rest can just be hydrazine. Where's the... There it is. Yeah, that's all we'll need, I believe. Don't think we'll need anything else. Then we'll do wide mod, boost mod, drill mod 3. Gonna leave those as is. That's what makes it the hardcore. We're gonna make the multiplier all the way up there and then the multiplier there all the way down. So basically our power is 100 times as potent. I'm gonna turn this down to 1. Can't hit that though. Gonna make the reward multiplier and all that max, might as well. And then yeah, don't have to mess with the seeds themselves or anything. And I'm not messing with megastructures. So in that case, we'll confirm the settings and go. There we are, get the nice little cutscene. Can't forget to switch to controller because that's how I like to play this game. Nice, nice. Let it complete its animation. Whoa, it like glitched me inside. All right, well, we're here. We got all this stuff right away, so that's nice. Just hit that quick, get some of these basic things going. Not that they matter too much. So just like last time, what we're going to try to do is unlock one surface gate on each planet. And then we're going to go to each of the planet cores. And we're going to have 2 of each of a certain item per planet that we have to bring down there to the cores in order to unlock them and then bring it to the sun platform. All right, don't need those no more. Give me that. And the reason why I chose Glacio now is in order to do the one for Aatrox, we need helium. That means that we're going to need a atmospheric condenser, which means we are going to need to do the chemistry station stuff. If I look in here, yeah, chemistry lab into atmospheric condenser. The chemistry lab needs tungsten, which we can get right here on Glacio. And then the atmospheric condenser is going to need iron, which we can get here on Glacio. Both of these don't need anything else that are from other specific planets. So right away for all of the main crafting type stuff, we're good just on this planet. Don't have to go to any others right away. So that's nice. Let's get rid of some of the fauna around. Don't want to die like I did last time. Also, the bites are nice. Good multipliers. Gonna need some of those because I didn't start with a bunch of bites like I could have. Should have done that, to be honest. Ugh. Alright. Let's get some bites. And we can just go everywhere. Let's make sure I actually turn that on. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay. So first things first, we should probably find some organic and some, well, not organic, some resin and some compound. I'll just look around the surface here. Already got a lot of ammonium. That's kind of nice. Won't have to centrifuge that once we need the solid jump jets. Getting a lot of these that are nice. Probably gonna have to go caving for some, unless there is any around at all. I'm mostly just seeing the iron and whatnot though. Get up on the high ground. Maybe I can see from up here. Oh, if I would have got a dynamite right away, we could have opened this thingy. I'll throw it over here. Yeah, home's right here. So I'll just do that. Nice. So if we get any TNT at any point, we can blow that up for some chips or whatever. I really am not seeing any compound or any resin anywhere. We're probably just gonna have to dig for it. That's no big deal. We're gonna have to go digging for the titanium anyways. Any over here? I might just be blind. Because I'm telling you, oh, what's that? That was weird. I haven't seen one of those before. A little steam vent type thing. There's some graphite. In fact, I'll take some of this because having a couple right away would be nice. If I had any room. All right, I need to research the cube leveling block so that I can put the soil in there. There we go. Should have left all that at home. Oh, here's some resin up here. In fact, we'll just drop this quick. I'd rather grab some resin. Ooh, we can open this because we got power. Oh, that's a research item. Get all the research we need just from that one thing. Do I want to leave anything here? No. I'm going to do this. Hopefully that's noticeable. Ain't too far from home, so you can just do that. Come back here for some more resin. In fact, I might just do some rampage here. Sure. We're definitely going to want to get more canisters long term. But all the carnage over here should... Ooh, gotta be careful. Don't want to fall off when I'm doing this. But all this rampage here should help to mark out the spots. All right. In fact, I'll just do this. Direct path. There we go. Let's see here. Need a medium storage would be nice. Already got that, so I need one more resin for that. Let's drop some hydrazine. We don't need that much hydrazine. That gives me a lot more room. Geez, that thing really flew. All right, there you are. Here's another thingy we can bring, so let's not forget it. Do more than one cache with one dynamite, so it's more efficient. All right. And we can even come up for more. We'll take this back, get a ton of research off it, have all the bytes for the rest of the run just off one thingy. So that's silly. All right, you there. Make me some storage. And I will need one of those small platforms then. Or I guess they're called medium. All right. Alrighty. We're gonna smooth out some of this. Just to make the area a little more workable. Make it easier to deal with. Probably not going to be on this planet in particular too long, but you never know. It's always good practice to just clear out at least the immediate area. Makes it easier for base building, and it's no big deal. All right. So this can go like right here. Attach that to there. Thought one of these gave you a platform. Okay, it'll give me a platform once I gather more compound. So we'll have to find some compound then. Which we're going to have to do anyways, so that's no big deal. I forgot to grab the storage. What am I doing? All right, let's drop these off because I don't need these or that. All right, now give me my storage. Thank you. Let's head out. Boing, boing. Up and over. Okay, let's set you here. Fill this up. Let's just grab a ton so then I don't have to for a long while. Or at least a little while. I suppose you do kind of use a lot of resin. Although at that point, I can just start using the soil centrifuge. In fact, let's make some more canisters. I think 3 should be good for now. Good, good. Alrighty. That's also one thing to look at for the planets. So on Glacio, you get hematite on the surface and then titanite in the caves. What about here? Yeah, and then there isn't really mountains here, so it's just called found on surface instead of found on mountains. Okay. I don't think there's a specific mountain one that would be found in the lower caves of the planet here. All right, let's take this back and then we're gonna go on a compound hunt. Because we can't really get up to using the soil centrifuge until we have a larger platform. And I can't get a larger platform without a larger printer. And in order to get a larger printer to print, we need more compound. I should probably not head out with my backpack full. All right. Let's head out in this general direction. I won't need that much compound because I just need enough to get up to the soil centrifuge and then I can do that for the rest of it. Just need some beginning pieces. We might as well go out to this thingy, see if we get any compound along the way. Because we need to unlock one of these surface things anyways. Gotta be careful of these plants. Wow, this thing's like half covered. Cool, cool. Alright, let's get this one unlocked. There we go. Perks of having infinite energy. It just unlocks it for you. Let's see if we can see any compound around here. Crash satellite. Ooh, another research thing. No compound. Oh, there's some compound. Oh, there's a lot of compound over there. Let's blow these things up quick. Okay. There was not much compound here, was there? Not even a single node's worth. Wow. Okay, well, I'm heading over here, I guess. Ooh, that explosion was way too close. Four should be enough. All right. And I completed that thingy, so that's good. Let's head back to the gateway and get my other RTG back. So now we have this thingy here. Now we need to get the core. I need to drop that. And we'll see about unlocking the core planet here, I think. Let's get home. I think the item we'll need for the core here is steel, but I will check. Doing trains in the game again is going to be fun. Sure can't wait for that. Sure can't wait to do a lot of stuff. I love this game. So happy I got it on PC now. Gonna unlock all the thingies, get all the customizers. Oh my gosh. All right, we need medium printer. There we go. All right, give me you. Drop you on here. All right, and then we need can unlock large platform B. That's just better. Grab these 3 resin for it. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Also, what is it for a... We're gonna need that. Gonna need that, gonna need that. 2 compound and the resin for research chamber. All right. I mean, we do already have 15k just from getting the rocky bits. Probably won't even need it, but we got this sitting here if we want it. Even at full speed, these things always take forever to print. It's nice that even when this thing is in the crafting terminal here, it still counts on the thing. It's pretty cool. It's taken its sweet time. Nearly done though. Yay! All right. Bing, bang, boom. And now we can centrifuge whatever we want. And I think first order of business will be a round of organic after, not organic, compound, after I make another storage for it. And in fact, I'm gonna... Oh wait, we can grab some more platforms off this, can't I? Okay, so we have another free platform here. Probably use that for the smelting then. Sure. Ooh, getting to look at all the new automation possibilities in the game now. It's daunting, but it'll be fun. All right. All right, let's get some compound rolling. Throw that in there. Open that. All right, and we are going to need a smelter. So one compound, two resin. We can do that. Well, that doesn't need to go there. Thought I had a compound lying around. There it is. All right. Smelter, please. Smelting furnace. There we go. Print, print, print. Yay. Fact, let's collect up some iron right away. Need more iron than that. Good thing there's plenty on the surface. Glacio is rich with iron and graphite, apparently. Right, where's a good deposit? Here's a good deposit. I'll just throw you right here. Not that big veins, to be honest. All right, this is looking a little more normal. Ooh, that one over there is probably good. Throw some of that on there. We'll grab one more piece and then head back. Or whatever I can fit, I suppose. Ooh, this one's very dense. Now that's what I was looking for. Wow, okay. Plenty. Let's head back. Gotta make sure I'm doing soft landings. Do not want to die on this run, then I have to redo it all again. Painful enough as is, and this is even with all the extras, making it easy. All right, so that's gonna go there. This is gonna go here. Got all of my compound. Gonna throw these on here. And we're gonna make an ammonium. Be nice if this turned on automatically. Jeez. Okay, let's throw these three here. So I do not need this in my inventory when I'm not using it. Only really need one at a time. Okay, so that's going to making that. And now I am going to invest in digging. So let's start like right here. Make it pretty steep. Yeah, that's good. Let's round this off a little here. All right. Then we'll kind of just continue this down. And that's lucky. We got aluminum and titanium right next to each other right away. Now we got some dangerous plants here, so let's back off a bit. Get those from a distance. Get these from a distance. Get that one from a distance. Any others around the immediate vicinity? Not really that I'm noticing. Okay, and then we got some quartz over there. That's going to be useful for the glass we're going to need. All right, let's get some titanium. Two more. All right, there we go. Probably faster just to run up this thing. That's the thing with making it steep. Guess I can just boost. We'll have plenty of hydrazine soon. Might not even leave the planet with a solid boost jumper thing. Probably just leave with hydrazine right away. All right, let's throw some of this down here. That's all clear, so I can pull that and throw that there. Get through that iron, and then we'll have some titanium going. And with that titanium, we'll do a medium storage silo. Easy. And let's make some graphite, because you can never go wrong with graphite. Then we're going to have to make clay at some point. All right. Let me grab these 2 titanium. And we'll talk to this guy here. Get me my storage silo. So now I can hold 24 of an item. Mixed items. And I can just put that right in my hands with my hoverboard, so it's great. I love it. All right, so let's look at this. Chemistry lab, we're going to need ceramic, glass, and tungsten. So we have our tungsten. Ooh, wait, no, that's tungsten, not titanium. So we are going to have to go to a different planet to get that, unless I wanted to do some scrap stuff. Might want to look into... Medium shredder is just 2 iron. What about a large shredder? Is there a large shredder? Yeah. That's when you need exo chips and stuff, and I would need to already have a chemistry lab for that. Okay. Well, we can get a medium shredder. And I can just turn soil into that by making soil into resin, into canisters. I suppose I could just do that way. Why am I looking on that? I gotta look on this one. It's a little manual, but not having to go to a different planet right away is still great for me. And then this guy here needs to make some clay. So I can turn that into ceramic. So I'm going to throw this on here. I'm going to pull this off. So is that. Guess I'll shove that here because who cares? And then I'm going to make some canisters. All right. Let's see here. What do I need in order to make the Trade platform. Exochip, iron, tungsten. Still gonna need tungsten. Oh, well, never mind that. Well, let's see where we get tungsten from. I forgot. Resources. Okay, I'm gonna need wolframite. Desolo Caves, Calidor Mountains. So I am just gonna have to go. Okay. Well, let's scrap the scrap. Scrapping the scrap idea. So in that case, I'm gonna need to get some aluminum. So we'll get some aluminum. Also dig some of this out for some soil, please. Thank you. All right, let's head out to the cave again. This way. Oh my gosh. All the way down. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's slow down. Don't want to get destroyed. Good thing I pre-made the ammonium and stuff. All right, that's fine. Now let's head back up. So we can just go to whatever the planet was, that moon, and go there just to get some of the wolframite and nothing else. So I won't really need to bring anything with me. All right, so we will take an ammonium and then an aluminum. And we'll make a solid fuel thruster. We're gonna need this at some point. Would be nice, but probably not need it. We'll see. Solid fuel thruster. And then these boys. Gonna make the packagers for me. All right, we got the thruster. Now we just need the actual thing, which also means I'm gonna need to make a larger printer. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna take some time. All right. Small shuttle's gonna need 2 aluminum. We got that here. Throw this back up here and get some. What do I want? More graphite. And I'm gonna need a beacon. All right, beacon will be quartz. I can get some quartz. There's the printer. Small shuttle. There we go. Very good. Let's make some more packagers. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's go down to the caves again, get some quartz quick. Yeah, there's some quartz over here we can grab. Be careful where we go. I would like to snag that. Wow. All right, let's get some of this. All right. Indicator noise on quartz is very quiet. Ooh, another one of these. We can bring this up with us. I can see where I'm going, please. Thank you, game. Make it ever so easy. Come on. Get on up. All the way, go, go, go. Okay, I would like to see now. All right, thank you, game. Shuttle. Bing, bang, boom. Yay. All right, let's make a beacon. I'll throw the other quartz down here. This I will bring to the other planet so I know my drop spot. Okay, now do I actually have to bring anything to the planet or am I going only to grab? Oh, I probably want to bring this so I can grab a lot because I don't know how much I'll need. Yeah, throw that in there. And then once I do that, I can start doing scrap stuff with that platform if I want. All right, do I actually want to bring anything really or not really? We can grab the second thing here. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, I don't think I really need anything else to come along. We will put the packagers on this, and then we will attach the thruster, and we'll go get some tungsten. All right. And thruster on. Let's get some more rewards here. What's that? Another medium storage. I'll throw that here, I suppose. All right, let's go. Let's check to make sure I have the right planet. So we need wolframite, Desolo Caves, or Calidor Mountains. Let's go to the Desolo Caves, I think is easier. We need to find Desolo. Should be with Silva. There we go. Go into Desolo. And we'll just land wherever's closest to a gate, I suppose. Find me a good gate location. Not really that close. I guess like that one is closest. Ooh, and on this planet, the cave thing. Wait a second, what is this? Oh, that's ammonium. Just looked weird because of the lighting. Got natural clay right there. Compound here, pretty easy stuff. That's a battery thing. Kind of want to open it. Not that I need to, but might as well. It fills it slowly. Yay. Cool. Well, there's some bites. All right. We just need to flatten this out, I think. Give me some more space to work with whenever I land here again. Because I will be landing here again, because we gotta actually do this planet. It's level. Well, it's flat, not level, because it is slanted. But whatever. Alright, and then off of this, I'll come over here a little bit. And I think I'll start digging in from here. Don't have to go that steep on this one. Let's get on down here. Small moons are easy. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Gotta be careful of these. Alright. Head back up. Where's the ramp? There's the ramp. Cool, cool. All right, let's drop this here. We're gonna drop this here, recolor it. Then we know our thing. And let's grab this and head back down and fill it up. And we'll head back to Glacio. What's that? Carbon. All right. All right, let's start putting some on here. Good, good. Probably won't fill it completely, but we'll get it pretty up full. Because I want to make sure I just have a ton of tungsten for when I actually need it whenever. All right. Maybe a little more. Actually, I think this is good. Not quite full, but I don't need quite full, so it's fine. Let's head back. All right, let's put this back there. And then here's the little tricky trick that I did last time. Take one of these packagers off. This thruster is at 50%. I'm going to package it. And unpackage it. Now it's at 100%. And I didn't even need to make another thruster. All right, back to Glacio we go. Let's see, where's Glacio at? There we go, hanging over by Visania Novus. All right, let's land back down at home. Where's home? There's home. Nice, nice. All right, thank you. Let me grab the silo, please. Nope, the whole thing. There we go. Now let's remove this. Put the smelter back on. And it can take a while going through that. Now let's look at what we're trying to do again. So we need a chemistry lab. So we're going to get the tungsten from this. We have ceramic and glass. In fact, let me make another. There's the thingy for doing that. Let's move this off of the pad. Let's see what I get for that. Nothing important. Okay, that's fine. Give me you. Give me you. Give me you. Nope. Gotta drop you on there. I need another resin. We'll just make a second furnace. Think that's probably best. So we have the ceramic that we need, and then we just gotta do some quartz for the glass. In fact, we're gonna need another glass for the atmospheric condenser, so then we need the iron for the atmospheric condenser, so that's nice. We're gonna need some plastic. Okay, so we'll grab both of these. And we will be setting it here once this thing's done. We got plenty of tungsten now. Perfect. Jeez, these things really print slowly. I forgot how slowly they print. Boing, boing. All right, so let me take a look at what we need exactly for this planet's core again. Oh, it's done printing. All right, let's get our glass going. Very good. All right, so it looks like for Glacio, we're actually going to need diamond. And then for Atrox, we will need the hydrogen. And it's actually hydrogen, not helium. That's kind of surprising. So I'm going to have to either go to Novus, Visania, or Silva, or Calidor to actually get the hydrogen for that. All right. And then the other things I'm going to need for the other planets, other than the diamond and the hydrogen, we are going to need 2 silicone, 2 graphene, 2 explosive powder, 2 zinc, and 2 quartz. Not too bad. But I suppose we should just get started on the diamond. Well, let's make these things first. So, chemistry lab. Ceramic, glass, tungsten. Ceramic, glass, tungsten. All right. And we're going to need plastic, glass, and iron. I'm going to need the chemistry lab in order to make the plastic. So, we're going to need glass and iron. There we go. And to make the plastic, we're going to need carbon and a compound. So I think I had an organic somewhere. Yeah, let's turn this into a carbon quick. And I have a compound somewhere right here. Then I'll throw this right here. Nope. On the platform, please. Thank you. That's done smelting. That's nice. Okay, so then that's prepared for it. Here we go. We have a chemistry lab now. And let's set it to make a plastic. Yay. Yay, materials matters. And now we can make an atmospheric condenser. What does this give me? Bytes. Sure. All right. Now let's look at what we need for diamonds, because we're going to need 2 diamonds here. So we're going to need, for 2 diamonds, we'll need 4 graphene. For 4 graphene, we'll need 4 graphite and 4 hydrazine. Hydrazine needs some hydrogen and then ammonium. So I'm going to have to go to a different planet to grab that hydrogen. So I'm going to need this on a different planet. Okay. Probably do it at Silva. It's probably the easiest. Actually, let me look at what we got going on. Yeah, Silva seems like the easiest out of them all. Unless I want to do it on Calidor for the sulfur. I don't know. I'm going to leave that in there then for now. Then I don't have to repackage it. Actually, I have hydrazine sitting here. I have 4 hydrazine. I might not even have to do that. Although I'm going to have to make hydrazine later. Wait. Am I dumb? No, because I still need... No. Okay, so if I have the hydrazine... I need it to make the graphene. Okay. So I need 2 graphenes, so I just needed 2 hydrazine. So that was fine. And then I need 2 graphite. No, I need 4 graphene. So 4 hydrazine. Yeah, okay. So I need 4 graphite, which I can just get from soil. So let me set this off and get some graphite. Actually, I don't even need to do that, because I know that there is graphite deposits nearby. So let me just do that. I remember where they're at, though. That's the real question. I mean, that looks... Nope, that's ammonium. Now let's just go through here. Boing, boing, boing. Let's go on top. Don't get too close to any of those. All right. That's ammonium. Any graphite? I know there's graphite somewhere. Maybe there's some graphite over by where the resin we got originally was. Stay away from those. Those things explode. More ammonium. There's a graphite. I'll grab that up, I guess. This thingy. Where was that big graphite deposit I saw? I don't even know where it's at. Might just be easier to soil centrifuge it, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at this point. Alright, let's head back down. That's fine. No big deal. I only need 3 graphite. Which means I already have enough soil. Graphite, please. Thank you. Give me that and give me that. Take some of that. Thank you, game. In that case, that is nice, though, because we can just do this planet right away. Leave that there. In fact, let's put this on the rocket so I don't forget it. Let's take this off and repackage it. Let's just start making a ton of this. There we go. Nice graphene. Throw that on. All right. And once we have the graphene, we just turn that into diamond. I'll make some more for more packagers. Diamond. I won't need 2 RTGs. And 2. Good, good. All right, thank you, game. Now let's head down to the core and do the thing. Let's do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Let's dig out some of this so I have some. If I could see. All right. Now we're gonna continue down. Nope. Up a bit. To continue down on this trajectory. Hopefully go down very deep. Ooh, that's close. I gotta watch out for stuff like that. Before I actually get down to these landings, I gotta pay attention. Oh, there's a cloud thingy. Gotta be careful of those. I think we should just go fast. Yeah, let's just go fast. Just YOLO it. Keep going. Oh, I don't like how close that is. Okay, it's kind of flattening out now. We're getting too shallow. We got to the mantle. Okay, I'm gonna readjust once we're not inside stalactites. Okay. As you can see, we're in the mantle now. We're getting pretty deep. Let's try to readjust this. So we're a little more steep. Gonna get down all the way to the core. And it's already flattening out pretty fast because we're like right next to the core. Let's dig again. Get real steep. And just try to get down. Of course it's stuck. Why wouldn't it be? Can I get through this, please? Thank you. Keep me going. Straight down. Ooh, it's close. We're getting close. Whoa, it's our... Look at how, like... it's really flattening out very fast here. Like we're already almost, oh, that's weird. Okay, so we're at the first core of the first planet we're doing. And look at that, we're already basically flattened out. Don't like that. That's not close enough. That's huge. Oh my gosh. Well, now we're gonna head down. I'm just gonna kind of traverse this here. Gotta be very careful not to take fall damage. It's kind of weird. Try not to die in this. All right. So the first thing we want to do is throw the diamond in here. And we're going to get these things called triptychs. It's real cool. Geometric triptych. Unclassified energy signature. Embedded in a truncated pentachoron. And we're going to get a second one because I know we're going to need a second one. So now we have 2 geometric triptychs. Yay. And we're actually stuck in here now. We're going to go on this thingy. Whoa. Look at that. Now we're up here. It's crazy. Like if I drop this here. Look at that. It's just stuck in the air. Doesn't even try to fall. It's so weird. Gravity's weird on this place. Anyways, we're doing this here. And now that unlocks a cool thing. And we just got the tundra suit. Let's stare at this. Now we have the middle, the outer, and we actually have this thing here. Cosmic elevation. We're going to have to check that out. But we can actually just teleport straight to the surface again. It's the first time using the Gateway fast travel system on this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Well, I gotta fix that. Not okay. I almost got teleported straight into that thing. What the heck, game? Okay, well, we did the first one. Now let's head back. And now we just got to do that on, what, like 6 more planets? But we have to do it with different items on each planet. So I'm thinking we might as well just go and do the Silva one since we kind of want to go there, set up a little mini base, and get hydrogen anyways. All right. Oh yeah, we can do that. So I'm going to unpackage that. I'm going to grab these graphites. Turn them into packagers. Throw these on here. This is going to get thrown on here. This one will be thrown on here. Gonna make some quartz because I'd rather just make it instead of go down. For some more beacons. Okay. We're doing very good with this. It's very great. All right, and that's done there. I'll just grab one of these. And actually, we're going to need quartz for the Silva planet, so I might as well just grab 3. All right. Now let's go to another planet. Now let's see. I think we can go to the sun now. Yes. The unidentified satellite. Whoa. All right. Let's land there. Yay. The sun satellite. All right, let me out. And we actually get to... Oh, yeah, I forgot there's invisible walls everywhere here. But we're actually going to come over to this. You'll see each of these has its own symbol. We want this one symbol, and we're going to place that there. Now we got a ring. What we're trying to do is fill up all of the rings. So that's why we need to go to each of the planets. Also, there's a cool thing, yeah, here. This thing, I can go to here, and can go to the core of each of the planets that has it unlocked, and moons. So that's real cool. That's what we're trying to do. Let's refill this before I forget. Don't want to get stranded with a broken one. Although on Silva it wouldn't be too hard to remake, but would rather not have to remake it if I don't want to. All right, there we go. And let's go to Silva. Because Silva just needs quartz, and then we can get the hydrogen there that we can use for the Atrox planet, and then also for what materials we're going to need for like more hydrazine and whatever. All right, Silva. So we can land just about anywhere. Doesn't really matter too much. That's close to a gate, so I like that. And it's right in a nice open flat field. And we got materials within sight. Both of the basics. Let's make a beacon to place it here so we know that this is our landing spot. There we go. And now we will be putting this on this planet. But we need to get some things made first. Come back for that. No, I didn't want that. Oh. Waste. I meant to have that. Suppose I can use this. Why not? Since it's here, might as well start using it. It's going to be like super efficient because of my multipliers anyways. Oh. Got a thingy for doing that. Okay, so we need another one, please. Game. Gimme. Doopa doopa doo. Medium printer, please. Let's place our quartz here. And let's get some of this. Resin. So convenient. It's almost like this is the planet that you're supposed to spawn on. All right. Oh, I guess I want that on, don't I? All right. Then we're going to need one level up. Be nice if this would actually connect on the side it's supposed to. Jeez. Ah, whatever, that's fine. Put this on here. Large platform B, please. All right. And then we can start placing this here, condensing it. Then we'll get some hydrogen while we're doing our stuff. Yay. We'll be able to start just teleporting back and forth between all the gateways and stuff. Won't even have to use the rocket hardly at all. Also, I think I can get some zinc on this planet. I'm gonna start digging for that. Because then I can do that for the Desolo moon. In fact, what is that? That's aluminum. We don't want to... Ooh, Don't be stupid. Okay, I see some over here. We just need a couple. Yeah, 4 should be good. That's double the amount we need for the actual planet part. Let's head back up and not die. Of course it's nighttime. Why wouldn't it be? Oh my gosh. Boing boing. This stopped going because it ran out. That's fine. I can fill it up. So we will bring these back home with us. Gonna need these. Let's make a storage quick. Don't need a huge thing because these fit quite a lot of units. Let's just get this started going. Okay, we want to make hydrogen. And that'll keep going till everything is full. Yay. All right. Now let's go along with this. And we do have a gas here, and each of these holds 5 units. I forgot if the planet core takes all 5 units or not. All right, let's go to this planet core with these quartz now. Going down, down, down. Already seems to be leveling out pretty well. Yeah, it's like already basically level. Curvature, I tell ya. Okay, let's go down, down, down again. Hoo boy. Gotta be very careful where you're digging. Don't want to explode yourself. Got a full gas thing now, so it's a full 5. Nice. Already getting flatter again. Also, let's dig some from one of these thingies to get back some soil. Let's not dig ourselves out, please. Thank you. Get vertical again. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Don't want to see yourself getting exploded, though. Explode all that over there. Thank you. Okay, go down in it, please. Thank you. Oh, now I have these things tumbling around with me. All right, you keep going. We're getting close to the core here. Nice, nice. Dig, dig, dig all the way down. All right, this is like the final layer or something. Get more vertical. A little more vertical. That wasn't too vertical. Oh, well, we're close enough down that it'll be very apparent when we're not. We're like, yeah, that thing, we're totally opposite now. Look at that. So now the slant is this way. And then when we go down here a little bit, now the slant is back that way. That's so weird. All right, let's do something like this. Yeah, and there's the core. All right, we can kind of just jump off here. Just got to make sure I land competently. What is going on here? Why is there an outer thing? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. You know, I'm so stupid. I didn't do the surface gate. Oh, let's see if I can get back. Let's see if I can even get back. That's using up a lot of that hydrazine that I had. That's not very great. Well, we should be able to get back with the ramp at least. I gotta not be dumb. I gotta be smart, and I gotta make sure that I actually unlock the surface ones first. That's very important. Luckily, I'm going super fast up these, even though it's a big angle. So that's nice. Getting all that momentum speed. Now I'm slowing down because the gravity is really pushing against me now. Oh boy. Well, it'll be fun going all the way back down though. Yeah, I have to make sure I unlock one of the gates at the surface. Hey, this thing ran out of power. All right, let's find the closest gate over here. Sure. Whatever's closest is what matters. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna slowly lose oxygen, so this thing has to go fast, please. Actually, I'm gonna lose power before I lose oxygen, so it's a larger buffer than you'd think. Not too bad. And boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now let me just talk to it. Okay, now it knows, and now we can head back. Back home, please. Do I want to deal with galastropods? It would be nice to get Princess or whatever it is that shields you, but I'll play it dumb and dangerous. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need too much of that. Okay, so I have my quartz. Don't forget the quartz. Now let's go down. And let's get it done. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going way down, way fast. Just got to make sure that I do not crash and take fall damage. That's what's most important. Or in these layers, I got to make sure I don't get shot with the gas cloud thing, because I think that's what killed me last time. All right. And down, down, down. Farther down, all the way down. Gotta do this for like 6 more or something. 5, 4, something. I don't know. At least the moons will be smaller and easier to get to the center of. Okay, this should be fine. All right. Let's put the quartz on here. Now we got the geometric triptych for these. The 2 there. Gonna head to the other side to unlock this core. Throw this one on here. Yay! Got the Terran suit and all that stuff. And now we can just teleport to the sun space station instead of using our rocket. We probably technically don't even have to use a rocket at all, except if I want to take anything other than my backpack stuff with me, I'm still going to want to use the rocket. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this one is just the first one here. Yeah, so now we got 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings done. So now we just need 5 more. So let's head back to Silva. That's this one with the moon there. So now we need 2 zinc, 2 explosive powder, 2 graphene, 2 silicone, and 2 hydrogen. All right. And let's get back to the outside. Perfect. All right, home. Home sweet shuttle. Let this run. Okay, so let's bring home the zinc and then shove this into here. And that is at 50%, so let's refill it. All right. And do I need anything else? I don't believe so. That's marked, so if I want to come back here for the condenser again at some point, if I need to, I can. All right. I think we should just take the hydrogen and do Aatrox and then head back to Glacio, smelt these, and then go do Decilo from there. So we'll do a silly round trip. Getting more graphene is going to be annoying because that means we need to do hydrazine. I think I have enough hydrogen to do both Aatrox and getting the hydrazine for the graphene, though. That's funny. I didn't get blast off until now because it only counts going off of Silva. All right. Yeah, we can land here. I don't have glass. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that. Let's get back down, please. Hopefully that didn't burn it entirely. Press the wrong button instead of getting out. Just want to get out. Thank you. What is this at? 25%. Oh, that's close. Good thing this thing still brings it back to 100 all the same. So I don't have a marker system to get back to this specifically, to land back in this specific spot if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to land back in this specific spot anyways. I'm gonna set these on here. I'm gonna take 2 hydrogen with me. And that's all I should need. Let's make a dig, get it pretty good and angled, and let's go. Now this planet is very dangerous, so I gotta be very careful here. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake. We need to get to a surface one first. Oh, that's gonna be annoying, because there's gonna be annoying plants here. Okay. Just gotta be careful of my surroundings. Of course there's a big basin here. Why wouldn't there be? Please tell me I have enough hydrazine for this. Oh. Okay. I don't like how much hydrazine I do not have. That chasm is annoying. All right. Now we're going to have to do all of these unlocking and stuff again on our main playthrough once I get a main world going. But it's actually going to be a lot harder because I can't just use one QTRTG on all these things. I got to actually bring a lot of power. I want to have those power multipliers. All right, that's done. You know what? I'm just going to try to go through. There we go. That'll make it a little bit better on the budget. Pull this up into it, please. Try to dig as far away from myself in case I dig up a plant that's explosive. Okay. We're good. Quarter hydrazine. Got my things here. We can go. All right, let's continue this. Keep this going, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Dig yourself out, please. Stop trying to kill me. Ha. Dumb thing. Trying to kill me with its clouds. You can't kill me with your clouds. Smarter than that. All right, let's keep going, please. Okay. Let's readjust. Just need to be very vertical. Makes things easy. A lot of chasms on this one. Probably gonna have to refill before I get to the bottom here. Kill that. Okay. Anything else nearby? No. Okay, that's fine. This planet is the most nerve-wracking of them all, I believe. At least when it comes to the underground. Can I get there? Thank you. Okay. We're close. We're definitely close. Yeah, this looks like it's it. No, one more layer. Okay. Nope, there it is. Okay. That's one of the thingies that extends out. We're basically there. Let's take it this way. Got to be careful of that spewer there. In fact, we'll just follow along onto this thing. Use its gravity. Digging into it. Get me in here. Thank you. We'll just follow this all along. Good, good. Yay. Oh, come on. Why am I going up? Not nice. Let me back down, please. Thank you. There we go. Alrighty. Let's place the hydrogen. And I do have quartz now, so I can make a thingy. So I'll have a beacon once we get back to the surface. So if I want to come back to this spot for some reason. Also, that one's just floating up there. That's funny. Gravity is weird at the core. All right. We got both our triptychs. Let's finish this engine here. This core. Thank you, game. All right. Got the radiated suit. All right, now let's go to the satellite again. This is great. Already did 3 of the 7. We're nearly halfway there. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's last. Yep, got 3 of the rings in. Let's head back. Oh, which one's which? Okay, not there. Okay, so it's this closest one. This. Yes. Wish it just said the name of the planets on the thing. You gotta figure it out, though. Whoa, whoa. Okay, and now we go to the surface. And now we head back to our shuttle, just like we did the first time. Get some more bites just in case I need them. There should be this tunnel here. Perfect. All right, now in case I want to come back to this specific spot for some weird reason. There we go. This is 100%, so now we're going to go back to Glacio so I can smelt these. And probably get some more graphite and stuff. Get some graphene. Home, home, home. So we need silicone, explosive powder, zinc, and graphene. Explosive powder might be annoying actually, but we'll see. Okay. This doesn't need to be there. This can be on here. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Okay, pull that hydrogen off. This zinc can go on there. Let's throw that there. Okay, so I want to make 2 graphene, which means I'm going to need 2 hydrazine. To make hydrazine, I need, okay, so I'm going to need 4 ammonium, and then I should have enough hydrogen. In fact, I might want to make some more, so I'll get 6 ammonium. Good thing on this planet there's ammonium to just mine. Plenty of ammonium right up here. Don't even gotta try that hard. Should have just made a ramp going up to this specific spot, but whatever. Alrighty. Get this ammonium. Alright. Good stuff. Alright, and we do have the zinc. Good, good. Let's make some more graphite, please. We're gonna need that for the graphene. In fact, can I just make this here? Thank you. That's all I needed. Dig these out. I should put the zinc back down. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this is gonna be our mission stuff. Zinc here, zinc there. All right. Let's throw these here and make our graphenes. Now that we have 2 hydrazines. 1 graphene. And I'll just have that go forever. All right. And let's grab some more ammonium and make some more hydrazine. Let's grab one of these. Good, good. And let's make some more hydrazine, please. And we got our 2 graphene here. All right. Give me the graphene 1 and graphene 2 over here. All right, and then these are going to be added to here. So we got our 2 zincs, and now we got our 2 graphenes that we're going to need. Now let's see what it is for silicone. Resin, quartz, and methane. So I'm going to have to gather methane. We also need explosive powder. That's carbon and sulfur. So let's see here. Sulfur is Calidor and Atrox. Methane is Novus and Atrox. So I think we'll probably want to bring another thingy to Atrox. I think that's probably the play. So to be prepared for that, let's make some compound and some resin and get our stuff together. And we do have some more hydrazine, so that's nice. Also, what is it to make a hydrazine thruster? Exo chip and steel. I'm gonna need explosives for the exo chip anyways, because we have to open those in order to get the exo chips. So we'll just keep going with this, which means I'm gonna have to get some more graphite. Okay, let's throw that off. Throw that off. Let's get some resin, please. Get some of that filled up. There we go. Now we got our soil back. You can be placed back on there. Good stuff. All right. Now let's do this so we can get some more packagers. Some more soil. We'll need plenty of packagers just so then I make sure that I don't get stranded if I make too much mistakes. We're going to make a second atmospheric condenser. Plastic, glass, iron. Okay. This specific music on this planet always reminded me of the music from Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I like it. Okay, so what do we need again? Plastic, glass, iron. Okay, so we got the iron. We have the glass somewhere. It's on this, isn't it? Yep. Then we just need plastic. Which means I need carbon and compound. I got compound here. Carbon means I need some organic. So let's get some organic. Now let's combust the organic. There we go. Get me some carbon in here. Throw that out there. I would like to hold these and make some packagers. Thank you. This goes here. This can get shoved off. This can go on. Make yourself. Start putting these on. Is this at 50%? Yeah, that's at 50%. Let's fix that. Also, let's see if we had any prizes from going to places. Oh, why does it keep shoving it all the way to the bottom? Ooh. Oh yeah, that thingy. That's for the glastropods. That doesn't matter. We're not doing that. Okay, what is this? Another RTG. Cool. If I need a second RTG, I got that, I guess. Gas canister. If I wanted to have a lot of that. Battery, if I needed that. Another height. Ooh, I have a hydrazine thruster now. You know what? I'm going to use that. Shove that there. That makes things a lot more convenient. I'll still put some packagers on the outside just in case. For some reason I need them, but probably won't need them. Because now I can use hydrazine. Now granted, the amount of hydrazine I have is limited to going to Silva for the hydrogen, but that's fine. Not going to be moving around too much with this thing. Basically just taking it to planets and then back off of them once for one round-way trip each, which ain't too bad. Okay. 24 launches. That's what? 6 roundways? 12 roundways? Either 12 or 6, I don't remember. Okay, so we have plastic. That's going here. Okay, that's making itself. I'm gonna... Okay. So this is gonna make a medium storage thing. So this needs that in that slot, which means I can only bring what I can carry. I need to be able to get one of these platforms. So I need a printer. And then I'm going to need one of these printers. So I'll make one of those. And then I'm going to need a medium platform. Throw that off. And I can't fit any more. So what I'm going to need is I'm going to need to gather the resin to actually make the platform itself then. And I can't just bring one of the platforms packaged because one of those platforms packaged is a medium slot already, and this thing's already a medium slot. So I have to bring the stuff to be able to bake it. Do I need a small printer? I don't think I actually need that because I already have the medium one. So I can bring a single thing, and then I would need one more, which I could just ditch a soil canister. There we go. And then that can make itself. Okay. One of these needs 3 resin, but the one without the extra wing bits, that's just this main base one here, the smaller one, the large platform A instead of the large platform B, that one only needs 2. So I am carrying everything I need for a large platform A for it. And I even have an extra QTRTG for it to be powered. Okay, we're going to go back to Aatrox. Okay. I'm going to need sulfur, and I'm going to need methane. I'm going to need methane for the silicone. I'm going to need sulfur for the explosive powder. All right. And I should only need 1 capsule of each, because I think I only need 2 units of them, and each capsule holds 5 units, so that's pretty convenient. Where am I going? I am going to Aatrox. Okay, buddy. Where is my landing spot? It should be beaconed up. It's this one. Okay. So I'm going to place down this platform. I'm going to put this on that platform. Going to make that platform. I need to power it. Let's move you quickly. Thank you. Give me some room here. Cool, cool. Oh, it always takes forever to print. All right, there we go. And we'll put this over here. Put this on here. Attach that. Okay, now the first thing we'll make is we'll make some methane. And this is 100%, 100 parts per unit here, so it should go super fast. Okay, and then to make silicone, we're going to need resin and quartz, which is easy enough to get. And then the methane. Explosive powder, 2 carbon and a sulfur. So I just have to get the sulfur from here, and then carbon is easy. That's just getting organic. That's nothing. All right, there's that. And now let's get the sulfur. That's 75, so that'll be a little slower. But I already got the zinc, and I already got the graphene. So once I craft these two, we have all the materials we need to complete the whole thing. Can't believe I've been able to do it that fast. It's been like, what, not even, what, 2.5? Less than 3 hours, I think. Oh, whoa, whoa. That thing attacks. Oh, one of those thingies. Yeah, die. The spew flower. Gotta be careful. A lot of the plants here are explosive. All right, there we go. And we got what we came for, so let's head back. Oh, it did only cost 2, so we have 12 launches with this when it's full. That's nice. But that wasn't round trip. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Glacio. Actually, what we should do is we should make this a better round trip so then it isn't too bad. So we're actually going to go to Desolo so we can... Oh no, I don't have the zinc on me. Well, we're going to have to head back anyway, so let's just go back to Glacio. Where is it? There you are, all the way out there by yourself. Thank you. And we're landing. All right. So let's do the silicone first. So we need 2 resin, 2 quartz. There's a resin. I should have more resin. Okay, yeah, good. Thought I did. Okay, and then 2 quartz. Pretty sure we can... we got soil. Let's just centrifuge some. Rather not go down to the cave if I don't have to. Hey, exactly 1 canister. Nice. And then that's all the organic we're going to need. And let's throw this here. Throw that off. And then throw a smelter on. Right, we're going to grab the silicone. We're going to put that on our resource bay here. And we're going to grab that one. And we're going to turn this over to explosive powder and set our sulfur on. All right, now we just need the explosive powders. So we're basically just waiting on this thing to smelt and then this thing to go. And then we have everything we need for the rest of the planet cores. Not too bad. Okay, there's one. And here's the other. Once it's done crafting in the lab. And then the nice thing is we can do one big round trip to save on plenty of hydrazine. All right, so we'll just shove that in there. Do I need anything in particular? I really don't believe so. This thing can go to 5 different planets. We only need to go to 4. I think I'm going to make another hydrazine if I can, just to be safe. I don't think I can make another hydrazine. I might not have enough. I don't think I have enough. I would have to go back to Silva just to do that. All right, well, whatever. Yeah, let's grab that. If I can have one more soil canister, that would actually probably be the best. Just to make sure I don't run out in the core of one of these places. Small canister, there we go. All right. We should be good to go now. So first place we're going to go to is we are going to go to Desilo. Probably do the moons first. I think the moons will be easiest. All right, let's see. Did we have... I think we had a compass thing. Is it right here? Yeah, that one. We did not do the gateway yet, so let's do that first. Before literally anything else. Gotta be careful around those things. Those things will stab you, the big ones. And then we gotta get our zinc. Oh. Also, hello, Kirby. I hope you're enjoying because it is pretty silly. All right, there we go. So now we got the surface one, and then we just got to go to the center. Let's go back to the rocket quick. All right. Let's grab out the zinc. Put this back on. And now let's dig towards the core. Dig, dig, dig down. Super fast. Should be pretty fast to get to the core here because this one's a moon. Very small. Yeah, there we go. Hardly any at all. Core probably takes up more volume than the actual soil mass on this one. Okay, we gotta get to the other side first because we gotta make the triptychs. Silly, silly triptychs. All right, one zinc. It's funny how if you do them without actually taking it off, they just overlay on each other. Probably to prevent them from getting deleted, because that would be annoying if that happened. Alrighty, there we go. Let's go to the satellite. Get that done. I'm pretty sure this is the second one here. Yep. We got 4 of the 7 rings. Now we just got to do 3 more rings. And then we'll be done with the mission. We'll get old gold. And then we'll call it a day. Why does it always like make you go backwards twice? It's so weird. All right. Those planets are flying. All right. How did I take damage there? That's ridiculous. Okay. Next planet. Let's go to, I think, Visania and Novus, and then we'll do Calidor last. Of course, they're on this side. So let's do, I want to do Visania first, and then Novus, and then Calidor. I think that'll be best. All right, so we want to land somewhere close to... that's pretty decently close to the gateway. Not that great, but somewhat. Into the woods, visit Visania. Okay. So now for Visania, the component is graphene, and then Novus will have the silicone, and then Calidor has the explosives. Or explosive powder. So we need graphene here. Gonna throw this back on here now. Now let's go to the closest thingy. Gotta be very careful here too, because there's a lot of things that can hurt you. A lot of plants on this planet. They aren't as dangerous or explosive, but just the amount of them can be annoying. And these ones here can help make you get fall damage, which is not great. All right. Let's activate the surface here. Ugh, everything's inside of me. Okay, there we go. All inside out. All right, let's watch the little animation go with the timer. And boom. Check it. Yay, now let's get to the center. Guess we can just dig from here. Don't have to dig from where we landed. All right, now I don't know if there's a lot of fauna in the core here or underground here. I think most of it's just at the surface, but I don't remember, so I do got to be careful. I mean, obviously I'm careful everywhere, but it would be a bummer to die so close to the end. A lot of lithium. Love the lithium noise. I like that one a lot. Ooh, almost didn't make my bridge there. That could have been bad. All right, it's starting to bottom out. Starting to even out, I suppose. Yeah, we're like hardly slanted. Let's fix that. Don't want to slant too much because I'd like to grab some of this on the way down. Grab some of that, please. Thank you. Keep me going. Oh, there's things trying to spew at me, but I'm too fast. Are we still going down? No, we're going up now. Okay. Somewhere here. Let's just do something like this. Yeah, we're getting close. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't want to stop. Okay, I see the thingy. All right, here we go. Get on inside. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Gotta go to the other side. All right, 1 graphene and 2 graphene. Look at that. Yay. Zoom, zoom, boom, boom. All right. 1 there. Yay. All right, now let's go to the bright node. And let's place this one. Now, I forgot which one of these it is. I think Calidor is the farther. There we go. And then it's going to be Novus and Calidor in that order then. Okay. Now we got to head back to Novus. Now, Novus is the activated one with an inactivated moon. So that's how I know. To be honest, at this point, I should have been carrying the shuttle craft to the surface nodes so then I didn't have to walk back to them. Oh well. It's probably safer to not be holding the shuttle and having it in my sight lines in the way. Right, we're heading back this way for it. Gotta be careful of plants. Just gotta be careful of all plants. Okay, fine. Jeez. Let me up game. Let me up and over. And through. So, ow. No. Ooh, something's shooting me. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. All right, now we're going to go to Novus. And then we'll go to Calidor. And then we'll be done. Well, obviously we have to go back to the satellite, but then we'll be done. I'll only have to make one more rocket trip then. Okay, so this should... Let's land there. That's like right next to the thing. I think this planet's a little bit bigger than Decilo. Yeah. Or this one's a moon. Forest moon. All right, so here we need the silicone. In fact, I think I will take this with me. Okay, okay. See, that's why I don't like doing that, because then the angle gets all weird. And then I possibly don't see something that's important. Okay. That's fine. Wouldn't have been too much of a travel anyways, but... Alright, let's place this down, get our surface done. This planet has the silly glitchy rose things, the fractal roses. Silly, silly, silly. Silly, silly. Oh my gosh. I just planted a seed for the first time, apparently. Alright, we got the exterior one. Now let's go to the interior. This one will probably require a little more digging, but not too much more. Definitely less than Silva, I believe. If it wasn't bottoming out so fast. Alright. Let's get it real vertical here. Yeah, definitely more digging than Decilo, but not too much more. Okay. I don't like how fast I'm falling. Okay, yeah. Alright. Of course, it sets me on the wrong side every time. Every time I go on the wrong side. Alright, we got both triptychs here. Let's place it on here. Let that go. Yay! Now let's go to the thingy to do that. Get that done. And then all we gotta do is Calidor. And then I'm done. And we get old gold and it'll be silly and cool. Okay. I have to look at the map. So that... Where is... Okay. So these have got to be like over here somewhere. Okay, so that's by Calidor right now. Is it this one? No, I went to the wrong one. Of course I go to the wrong one. Why wouldn't I? Ugh. Okay, bring me back. Bring me back. That's the annoying bit. It can sometimes be hard to find what the actual one is because they don't label them properly. Okay, there's Novus. I was about to be like, if that was Deslo again, oh my gosh, that would have been so dumb. But it wasn't. It was Novus. I got it right this time. All right, now to the surface. And then my rocket is right there. And then we can go to Calidor, and we won't even have to worry about the rocket or anything after that, because once we're on Calidor, the rocket is irrelevant. I'm going to grab the explosive powder right now so I don't forget it. All right. With 14 launches left. Sky obstructed. Is this too close? Yeah. Let's throw it down like right here. There we go. Now we just gotta land on Calidor. Whoa, what's that thingy? I didn't even see that thingy. That was weird. Must be part of the megastructure stuff. All right, Calidor's right here. Land on Calidor. And then we're going to do the surface gateway. Can't forget that. Then we'll go to the core. There's another one of those thingies there. Should check those out at some point. I think that's probably part of the megastructure stuff. There's one there. I really want to land close to a gateway, though. They don't make it easy, though. You're not making it easy. Okay, this one's close enough. Of course, it's canyony here instead of plateaus here. That's not very nice. It's a dry heat. Visit Calidor. Oh my gosh. All right, we got what we need from this rocket. We won't need the rocket anymore. Look at these silly trees. I like these trees. These are silly trees. Don't like these things, though. Oh, those things are just there. All right, I see how it is. Okay, we're going to that. Ugh. Whoa. Got some good momentum to get up that. All right, this is going to be a nightmare. What's this thingy? Cone pod. All right. Well, let's get up here quick. Ugh. All right, let's put this down. Do this thingy. All right. Yay, that's the last surface gateway we have to do. Now let's head to the core. Now this is a proper planet, so it's going to take a long time. Let's head on down. Should have made that angle a little steeper. Oh well. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm surprised that did not explode. That could have been bad. Could have been very bad. Imagine on the literally last planet. Imagine. Imagine. All right, well, let's get back to doing that. Of course, all the potential problems are happening here on the last planet. Come on, game. Be nice to me. Oh my gosh. I like the fog effect on this one. What's that thingy? Oh, I like this planet a lot. It has some special lore, some special stuff. I like the structures. They're special. It's pretty good. Glacio's still my favorite, and Glacio has a lot of train stuff there because that's kind of where you start some of the train stuff, so that's nice. But this place is pretty cool too. Okay, well that wasn't too much digging. I already got one of the pillars here. Oh, okay. Let's move because I heard something trying to shoot at us. Okay, here we go. Final core. Demon core. No, no, this ain't that type of core. Of course it landed on the wrong side. Every time. Every time. Every time. All right, let's put that in there. And that one in there. And I got one triptych. And two triptychs. Now head back over to the other side. Let's place that there. Let that do its little animation. Yay! Final core done. Multi-core processing. Yay! Calidor awakened and now to infinity. Let's look at this and now let's go to the satellite. This is our last stop and then we're leaving the simulation. Yay! All right, let's go here. Final triptych to put in. Watch this. Boom. Wow. It's full. And now we have this thing here. And then this will be the final cutscene. Odd stone, unclassified mineral. Those things all went away. Ooh, there we go. We got old gold. And we unlocked the galactic stuff too, which is nice. And there we go into the Matrix. Oh, what's that? A little rift. Well, obviously, we're going in there. Who wouldn't? Very silly. Ew. And the cycle continues. For Paul. There's the thanks and credits. And yay, I get back to my base. Cool, cool. All right, well, that's that save. We now have access to a lot more suits than I had. Mostly just the basic unlocking suits, but we got the expedition suit. That's kind of cool. And then, let's see. We unlocked the galactic visor. I'll be using that probably. Now we got some cool palettes. So we got galactic now. Then we have all the planet palettes. Still got a lot of locked stuff. But we also have... Where is it? It said I got old gold though. Why didn't it let me get it? Well, it's not showing it here, but I should have it. I might have to reload the game for it. I don't know. But I do have the galactic one at least, so that's kind of cool. But I should have old gold, and I should show up there. It's kind of weird that it's not showing, but I guess you'll just have to see by the next part if I have it or not. Got some more dances and stuff too, if that matters. Not really right now, but yeah, so there's some cool stuff. So by next episode, you'll probably see me looking like this unless I get the old gold. We'll see if it actually unlocks upon reload or not. So that'll be cool. But otherwise, I'll look like this, which is still better than nothing. I do like this palette a lot. Starting that out on my main save will be kind of cool. I like this suit a lot. Alrighty. Well, in that case, I hope you guys had fun watching me unlock old gold, do that little challenge achievement thingy. And I'll see you next time on our new main save, where we'll get to do all the actual normal gameplay of the game. Boy, do I love this game. Boy, am I excited. It's going to be great. Going to love it. Probably be semi-consistent. We'll see. We'll see how often I do these. Might limit it to like once a week or twice a week or something. Maybe more, maybe less. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed. And see you in the next one.